Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for the new subscribers. My name is Ada Bala. I am the author of the book You Are a Genius at Aging Backwards. Yes, you are available on Takealot and Amazon if you're not in South Africa. Yeah, I published this book in 2023, I believe. And it was one of my, pride and joy. That year, it was really a goal for me. And I really wanted to. I'm trying to get that one back. I really wanted to achieve something that year, and it was a book, and I told myself that I'm going to finish and I'm going to publish, I'm going to push myself. I had so many distractions, people trying to hang out, especially, one particular guy who was trying to hang out with me, and I was just never available. I'm like, no, I'm busy. I'm writing, I'm editing, I'm formatting. I was always busy with something. And standing on business really got me to my goal. Standing on business and saying, no, I'm not available. No, I'm not taking a break. Because, I realized in my 30s that, a lot of guys are just there to distract you and keep you away from your goals. And it's so easy to be distracted because they'll tell you everything you want to hear, how much they are into you and this one particular guy, he did not want a relationship. So I'm like, this is a waste of my time. He's already telling me, so why should I even entertain him? Let me put all my energy into this book and put all my energy into myself, because I am my biggest priority and investment. So guys, I am in my late 30s. And I don't know how old you are this year, but when I was in my early 30s, I started noticing that I was looking a little bit older than my age. And I'm like, what is happening? And that is what inspired me to write this book, Being a Genius at Aging Backwards. These days, I think I look close to my age. I'd like to reverse a little bit more. I look a little bit close to my age, but I think I could do a little bit more subtraction. So if you're not really familiar what it is really that I talk about in this book and what my channel is really about, it's really about focusing on biological age to reverse aging signs, and also to preserve youthfulness. If you still have youthfulness and you don't look your age, or you don't have particular aging signs, this book will help you to preserve what you currently have. It will also help you to reverse some of the aging signs that maybe you're not happy about. Things like wrinkles, fine lines. People only start worrying about these things once they start appearing. Skin texture, collagen drop. By the way, you can check out my website at thesaintwellness.com to get some collagen. Shameless plug. So collagen, you need to manually take collagen when you are in your from mid 30s upwards. You can start in your 30s as well, because collagen starts dropping by the age of like 25, I believe. You can do the research. I think it's somewhere there. It starts dropping significantly. Every year you lose about 1% of your collagen. And collagen is what keeps your face firm, skin tight, elasticity. And yeah, it's basically like the fat under your skin almost. You can do your own research, but that is what collagen is. It keeps everything together. It's also on your joints. So when you actually take collagen, you will look a few years younger than your actual age, because it's going to help with the skin elasticity. There was a meta-analysis study that they did on collagen on about 1,700 people that revealed that it is efficient. So if you want to learn about these things, guys, and you want to go on a deeper dive, I would really suggest that you consider having a look at my age reversal blueprint, which is on my website. That age reversal blueprint is specifically customized for someone who is between 30 to 40 years, or someone that is between 40 to 50 years. It stops at 50 years because at 50, we develop something called senescent cells. And now the age reversing by 50 is not as easy. You need more aggressive methods. But if you are in your 30s, your 40s, you're still good to go. You still can actually affect changes that you will be happy about. If you don't like surface level answers and you want like a deep dive into what is it that I really need to do, what do I need to prioritize, what supplements do I need to take, what kind of exercises do I need to do, and what kind of beauty aesthetic treatments do I need to consider, how deep do they go into the skin, do they affect my epidermis or my dermis only, and what are the changes, how does this affect my skin as a black woman. These are the things that I touched in this book, because a lot of people that do this kind of a topic, they don't always consider us. You understand? It's like a study that is just done, like a base level study done maybe on Caucasian skin, which is white people. And sometimes they don't really go out of their way to, involve the African skin, how it affects melanin. For example, when I came across some skin literature, I came across something called melanocytes, which is cells that are found with people that have melanin. So I found that people that have hyperpigmentation, that are easily triggered, that are easily have pigment, it's because of those melanocyte cells. So what happens is these cells, they get triggered easily. Whether you scratch your face, you get a pimple quickly. They try to resolve it, and then that happens by creating dark spots where you get those dark spots and those hyperpigmentation and pigmentation. So you learn a lot, with those things, that scratching and heat is something that our skin is very sensitive to. So when we're talking about heat, we're also talking about the sun. So if you're going to say, I don't need sunscreen, you might not need sunscreen, particularly maybe for cancer. You the chances are much lower if you are a black person, but they are there. However, you may need your sunscreen to protect yourself from getting those dark spots easily, from getting that hyperpigmentation easily, from getting that, uneven skin tone easily. And the longer you live, the longer you've been on this earth, and the longer you are exposed to the sun for many years, because people nowadays, they think of instant gratification. They don't think long term. You need to think long. Aging backwards is a long game. So you need to protect your skin from being vulnerable to creating hyperpigmentation. Even if maybe you say, maybe aging, for me, I'm not worried too much about aging. But you want to be concerned about the way your skin looks, especially if you're a woman. Why? Not because women, we have to be more concerned about our looks, but because when you're a woman, your skin is 25% thinner than men, so it's more vulnerable. So while you may have a man on this side who's a black man, and he doesn't have that much sensitivity to hyperpigmentation, you as a woman may, because your skin is thinner, and the older you get, the thinner your skin gets. So you have to take more care. So those are the things that I wanted to discuss today, and I hope that was, enlightening to someone that wants to indulge in this kind of long game, that is interested. So I will put my information on the description. Please subscribe if you like this video. Please like, please share. I'm still new on YouTube. Thank you. See you guys in the next video.